Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Toni.denmark, and a little bit about me. I am going on to my junior year of college at Walsh University, and I am a biology pre-med major. So yes, I go to college, and as of right now I am 20 years old, but as you can tell by this title, this video is how I moved out at 19. This was probably in January of this year, 2022. And I knew that I wanted to move out for like really a couple months, probably like 5 months. I just been researching, googling, watching YouTube videos on the next steps I need to take for me to move out. Me and my dad do not get along at all, and I wanted to get out that house. I will not stand for it any longer, and here I am, my own place, and I'm happy as ever. I definitely recommend, if you can, move out, because there's no reason for you to stay in a toxic household with toxic parents. Fortunately, I found a way to move out, and I'm about to tell you. As I already told you guys, I couldn't stay in that house. Too toxic. It was really mentally draining. I don't know what it is, but there's just some parents out there who thinks they need to be served like a king, and that their children mental health or anything along those lines doesn't matter. Like, he told me many times that he doesn't owe me respect, I owe him respect, and just many things like that. He told me that I was just a bill to him, and he told me that he wanted me gone. So I was like, I'm not going to stand for it any longer. So I made a plan. This was my plan. I really wanted to get an apartment to myself, you know, like just rent out an apartment. I seen some studios, they were like $500 a month. I seen some one bedrooms about $600 a month. They were okay. They weren't in really nice areas, or I found some in a decent area, but the insides were just janky. And I was ready to settle on something like that. But as I was researching, I realized that I'm gonna have to need a really good credit to get approved for an apartment, and that there's a whole process to get approved for an apartment. So obviously I'm 19 and I'm in college. I don't work too often during school, so my income wasn't there and my credit wasn't there. So I had to think of something else. So the conclusion I came up with was I need to get a roommate, and we'll have to get an apartment together, and I'll work on my credit score until I can get one of my own. Save up money and be able to buy the things that I need for that apartment. So I signed up for this app. I think it was called Roomies or something like that. And this was in January. I signed up and I said that I was ready to move at the end of the school year, which was May. It was after the first week of May, but I said that I was ready to move out May 1st. And so then I would be able to have some money then to put down as a little deposit if they needed one, or, you know, get a bed and stuff to move in. So it honestly went pretty similar to that. So back in January, after my dad said I was just a bill to him, didn't want me there, I urgently had to move out. So at that time I didn't have a roommate, and also I didn't have the steady income coming in, because I still had to pay my tuition on top of that. So I had to make an emergency plan. I talked to my boyfriend, and he was able to talk to his family about it, and they said that I could stay with them just until I can figure out what I'm gonna do next and get on my feet and save up. I knew that once I moved out, I wouldn't, you know, I'd be on my own. I wouldn't have anybody to fall back on if I couldn't like afford something. I have my mom, but she's busy with 4 kids down there, and you know, this was my choice. I chose my mental health, my personal health. I chose that over having a free place to stay. Talked to my boyfriend. They said it was okay that I could live with them for however long as I wanted, and I'm very grateful for them to this day, because here I am in a nice apartment, a nice area, a nice price. Everything really worked out. So yeah, I was fortunate to be able to stay with them rent free just until I could find a proper roommate and stuff. That could be your plan, or it couldn't, you know. If you find a roommate and you're ready to go, you go, please. And if you don't have that roommate yet and you have a friend or a family member that is okay with you staying with them for a little while, just until you can find that roommate, do it. Sometime in March, on the roommates app, my current roommate now, she found me on it, and she messaged me and she was like, hey, I'm a student at Walsh as well, and I think I might have a room for you. My roommate might be moving soon, and I'm ready to fill it whenever she leaves. And I was like, okay. And she's like, it'd be $450 a month and everything's included. That's a pretty good deal to me. You know, I have my own space, water, internet, lights, gas. I even have a TV in my room. It was good, and it's such a nice place, spacey, nice little patio, yard, downstairs, upstairs. Only 10 minutes from my school. I said perfect. I came, she invited me over, I looked around and I really liked it. And I told her, heck yeah, like if her roommate did move out, I'd love to fill in the space, and that's how it ended up. And eventually, or at some point, she texted me and she said that her mom said, because her mom is like the landlord here, and she said that for me it'd only be $350 a month just because I'm a commuter student and I go to Walsh. Very, very nice of them. $350 a month is such a steal for this place, and I went with it. So here I am, I'm saving money. I'm gonna get me a car soon. I've actually been borrowing my boyfriend's dad's van just until I could get my own car, which will be pretty soon here. I'm very excited. I've been saving up money since the rent here is so cheap, and I don't have any other bills except for my phone and the insurance on that van. So I've just been saving up money, and I'll be buying a car soon here out of pocket, just so I don't have those monthly bills. I don't like it. I don't like it added on to the rent and stuff. Y'all stay tuned for that. But anyway, that is basically how I moved out at 19. I moved out at 19. I stayed with my boyfriend for about 3 months, and then I got my own place by finding a roommate. There's many different paths for this. It's definitely not the path that I was planning or hoping for, but it really worked out and I love it. It's really nice here, fully furnished. Like I said, just such a steal. Good luck to you guys, anyone who's looking for a place to stay, trying to move out of that toxic household, or if it's just time to go, you know. Y'all work on that credit, because that credit is going to be very important when you want to get your own place. If you're still in high school, work on it as soon as you turn 18. But those are my little bit of tips that I wanted to offer, and that's my story on how I moved out at 19. Like I said, I'm 20 now, and I am as happy as ever. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. There's many more videos like this of just how to survive out there in the adult world, especially as a college student. And yeah, so please make sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.